Hello. One of my childhood heroes finally passed away. That will passed away this week. This probably isn't a vid for most people. Ultimate Warrior. I know a lot of people don't like WWE. You know, it's all fake and all that, don't you? My reply to that is like to everything else. You know those films you watch? You know all those soaps you watch? Do you really think they're real? I describe wrestling as a soap opera for men. I've always liked it since I was a kid. I actually met the Ultimate Warrior when I was about 13. I went to one of the big shows. Years ago, WWE only used to come over here like once a year, and I actually went to see him in Birmingham at the NEC. We paid a bit extra. You got to meet the wrestlers as well. Out of all of them, the Ultimate Warrior was probably the nicest out of the lot and the more friendliest. And ever since then, I've been a fan. He moved away from wrestling years ago, and I've been following him on YouTube. I recommend anyone goes and checks out Mr. Ultimate Warrior, his channel. Even though he's dead, he's still up and running. And subscribe and watch his vids, because the guy's his vids that he does are very motivational. I watch him, especially if I'm going to work out. I usually watch one or two. I mean, he wasn't like most wrestlers who were all like muscles and no brains. He actually had a conscience. He actually took himself away from the wrestling business. He didn't do like these fucking frauds like Hulk Hogan, who's still running around now with his fucking extension bleach blonde hair and crap. He actually moved away from it all. I know the past couple of years he's released some interesting videos. Least of all his notorious shoot on Hulk Hogan, which in my mind one of the best videos I've ever watched, one of the most honest videos I've ever watched. But like I said, anyone that catches this, go and check his channel out, Mr. Ultimate Warrior. You find some awesome vids on there. As I said, a lot of people don't like wrestling. I do. I mean, it's kind of cool for me because I'm a little 3-year-old lad's getting into it now. So it's something that me and him get to share. But it's a shame, because the Ultimate Warrior was one of my favourites, and I was absolutely made up when I saw him on the Hall. He was inducted to the Hall of Fame, and then his Raw appearance. But the thing is, you could see on Raw that he wasn't. You kind of get the feeling he wasn't a well man. He was shaky, he was unsteady, and seeing some of his vids on YouTube, his workout vids, that wasn't him. When I watched it and I saw his final speech on Raw, it was like he was saying goodbye. It's kind of upsetting really when you see it's like one of your childhood heroes and he looked weak and frail, and the guy, he is a big guy. He was a big guy. And like I said, I've watched all his workout vids. I watch them when I'm working out or before I'm working out for a bit of motivation. And the minute he come on Raw, you knew he wasn't well. Well, I do anyway, because going off his YouTube vids and everything, that wasn't the same fella. But as I said, it's good that he actually got to go and say his final goodbyes and return home, as they say, to the WWE. My only main thought is, please, WWE, do not let Hulk Hogan be associated with any fucking tribute. That whorehound would jump on it straight away. He's already sent tweets out saying that we made up before he died. That fucker has got no shame. The more eagle-eyed notice people, you'll notice his video isn't monetised. There's no way I'd monetise a video on trying to profit off someone's death, even though he don't make any money anyway. But I'm just saying, there's a few people that have never been known to be wrestling fans, a few big YouTube people that are putting videos on now regarding the Ultimate Warrior and everything, and they're all monetised, they're making money off it. I find that a bit disgusting, if I'm honest with you. These are people that have never done a wrestling vid, but all of a sudden have thrown all these vids out and they're all monetised, and you're all making money off someone's death, something you've never shown an interest in before. I kind of find that a bit sick, if I'm honest with you. Anyway, as I've said, long live the Ultimate Warrior. He's probably up there now, running around the wrestling ring in the sky. He's probably the only wrestler that I've had any respect for. I mean, he was a clever guy. He had a conscience as well, and he was smart enough to get out of the business when he was younger. So like I said, rest in peace, man. You're probably up there now with Macho Man Randy Savage. That's just a damn shame. It's a shame when one of your childhood heroes dies.